Thank you so much for braving the weather to be here today. Alam ko po, baha na po at ang lakas na po ng ulan. Pero maraming salamat po for still being here with us today. Welcome po to the second year of Cine Panalo. Ang saya po and it feels incredible to say that. It's hard to believe that almost a year has gone by only and since our debut, no? So when we first launched Pure Gold Cine Panalo, our main purpose is to have a direct impact with filmmakers, new ones, and even the veterans. We envisioned Pure Gold Cine Panalo to champion Filipino stories, advocate for student filmmakers, providing them with a platform for their feature films, and elevate the local film scene as a whole. We saw the birth of promising talents, a mix of good and not so good reviews, and yet all anchored to inspiring stories that came to life on the big screen, all made possible by Pure Gold Cine Panalo. It's been truly heartwarming to witness the onset and the noise made by the festival. It's almost like watching our very own Kwentong Panalo, no, unfold before our very eyes. So this year, we're expanding our grants and opportunities so we can open doors for more aspiring filmmakers, more thought-provoking genres, and more riveting portrayals of mga kwentong panalo ng buhay. To our friends at MTRCB, Mowal Fund, Optima Digital, CMB Films, Araneta City, and Gateway Cinemas, I would like to express our deepest gratitude. Siguro for the Araneta City and Gateway, no, from our just concluded concert, now with Cine Panalo. So I would like to express our deepest gratitude. Your endless support has made this second year of Pure Gold Cine Panalo possible. To our first batch of filmmakers, some of them are here. I want to say thank you. You guys have set the bar so high, and we are deeply honored to have played a small part in sharing your stories. To our core team, Insight 360, led by Direk Chris Kahilig, Pure Gold Marketing Team, and Creatives Agency, Republic Creative, thank you for sharing the vision. Thank you for helping it be real for students and full-fledged directors. And to our audience, mga ka-Pure Gold, film buffs and enthusiasts, we thank you for your continued support. You are the heart of Pure Gold Cine Panalo, and you inspire us to make sure that a new breed of Filipino stories and films continue to thrive. Together, let's make Pure Gold Cine Panalo more exciting and memorable this year. Maraming salamat, mabuhay at always panalo ang pelikulang Pilipino. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Ms. Evie. We are indeed so pumped to kick off the 2025 Pure Gold Cine Panalo Film Festival. Now, to give us a few words, may I call on the COO of Unibrom, Ms. Irene Jose.
Good evening. On behalf of the Araneta Management, I would like to welcome you all to Gateway Cineplex on the major launch of the Pure Gold Cine Panalo Film Festival. Truly, we are very proud for being your exclusive partner to this milestone and momentous event. And not to forget the very successful Thanksgiving concert na sa atin ng Panalo recently held in one of our entertainment venues, no less than the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Congratulations to Pure Gold, who has really dominated the retail payment. I hope you will continue to inspire the industry to discover filmmakers with their uplifting stories and with more stories to tell. Once again, thank you, good luck, and congratulations in your upcoming events. Enjoy the rest of the year.
Thank you, Ms. Irene. Now, to delve deeper into the exciting things to look forward to this year, please welcome our esteemed festival director, Mr. Christopher Kahilig.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sure everyone is curious about what will happen in the year 2 of Pure Gold Cine Panalo. We're so excited to present to you that this year is going to be bigger and bolder. We are scaling up things for Pure Gold Cine Panalo. So again, just to recap, in terms of grants, last year we gave 6 grants, including the Producer's Choice, each one of the filmmakers for the full-length category got 2.5 million. This year, it's going to be 7 films at 3 million pesos each. So it's bigger. I hope the additional fund will get somewhere. For the student films category, we're still giving away 25 student filmmakers the opportunity to create their dream films. We're giving away 25 of them a grant of 150,000 pesos each from last year's 100,000. So still bigger. Actually, just a little bit of trivia. Initially, I was actually asked kung pwedeng 50 yung student filmmakers. I really just had to say no because that's a little bit big. Pero ganun ka-committed ang Pure Gold in pushing for the student filmmakers. Gusto talaga nilang the best of the best or even yung ibang filmmakers, mas marami ang makasali sa festival. But syempre, we wanted to make sure na everything is visible, so we're keeping it at 25 for the meantime. In terms of festival theme, we're still continuing our theme, mga kwentong panalo ng buhay. So alam naman natin na Pure Gold, compared to other festivals, ito lang yung kaisa-isang inspirational films ang focus. So we're talking about mga kwentong panalo ng buhay. These are family-oriented, inspiring, and wholesome films, and concepts that are really within the realm of inspiration and uplifting narratives. The genres include comedy, drama, romance, historical, sports and action. This year, pwede tayo mag-animation because we have enough time for that. We can do also musical, science fiction, adventure, and yes, even documentary, they're accepted in the festival. So, medyo malawak talaga ang pwede mong gawin sa Sine Panalo. Initially, actually, yung maraming filmmakers did not have an idea of the creative directions of Sine Panalo. That's why they did not join. After seeing the results of the first run, they thought, ay, pwede pala. Like, last year, we had a lot of LGBT-themed narratives in the student category. Many of them are regional na LGBT pa. So it's really very inclusive and diverse while keeping yung theme natin na we wanted to be family-oriented. Another thing na I just want to stress is, yes, we can do naman action films. Pwede. It can actually be wholesome pa rin somehow, di ba? Parang syempre, we'll go through MTRCB and everything. It will be properly categorized, kumbaga kung ano yung rating niya. Pero still, we can do action films also. So, hindi siya ganun ka-restrictive in terms of creative things. So, pero syempre, bawal lang talaga sa amin ang horror, sex, and other things na medyo hindi ganun ka family-oriented. In summary, ito yung mga we have to take into consideration about Pure Gold Sine Panalo. In terms of eligibility, for the student category, you have to be campus-based. A lot of students are saying, graduate na po kami, pwede po bang sumali? Pwede kapag mag-MA ka. Or kapag nag-med ka or other nag-law ka. Pero if you're no longer enrolled, unfortunately, hindi pwede. You can be a senior high school student kasi 15 years old yung cut-off namin. So as young as 15 until nasa school ka pa, by the time of the festival, pwede kang sumali. So in terms of full-length category, we're looking at as young as 18 years old. So kahit na estudyante ka pa lang, pwede kang sumali sa full-length category. So this is open to professional, amateur, and even student filmmakers. Pwede pa rin silang sumali dito. So ang tanong, pwede bang sumali? I'm sure a lot of you would ask this. Pwede bang sumali na last year? Well, pwedeng sumali pa sila hanggang ngayon. So as of now, wala pa kaming rule in Sine Panalo kung may yung restriction kung kailan sila pwedeng hindi sumali. In terms of grant, as I said, 150,000 for students at 25 grants, and 3 million for the amateur and professional filmmakers. We're eyeing, in terms of grants, kasi we wanted to maximize actually yung budget nila. So we're thinking, we're actually in talks now with other partners for the festival who would give maybe a lot of discounts and support for them sa production process. So sooner we'll be announcing all these partnerships, and ngayon pa lang nagpapasalamat na ako sa kanila kasi it's going to be really impactful sa film quality na magagawa. Also for the rights, students will be pure in perpetuity under Pure Gold, particularly yung digital rights for that. While we're keeping actually certain films for the international film festivals, sinasali namin sila. Yung students, most of them will be uploaded after the festival in the Pure Gold channel on YouTube. In terms of full-length category naman, it's 100% for Pure Gold in social media. So yung mga possible YouTube placement, FB and TikTok, it's going to be under Pure Gold. But in terms of commercial, yung monies that can be collected for streaming, for theatrical run, and other things na pwedeng makuha, even yung cable rights, it's 40% Pure Gold, 40% filmmaker, and 20% under the producer's rights. So it's mostly for marketing. So, pwede bang sumali sa ibang festival, kahit na local or international, ang mga pelikula? Actually, we encourage them. Just to give you an idea, meron kaming specific person na naglalako sa mga pelikula, both student and professional, yung full-length category, sa mga international film festival. And Pure Gold is really supporting that. We really want to see this film shine, not just in the local market, but even abroad. So, walang kaso, hindi siya restrictive, pwede mong isali. Some of the films, like right now, yung Under a Piaya Moon is actually chosen by Cinemalaya to be a part of Best of the Best for the year, yung ganong category. So we'll be screening Under a Piaya Moon in Cinemalaya. So medyo ano talaga siya, medyo we do not restrict the use of the film because again, especially sa students, a lot of them nag-request sa amin, direct, pwede ba namin i-screen to for a charity film showing for the workers or for the jeepney drivers and all. We allow them because again, what's the point of keeping the film, diba? You should share these stories, these wonderful stories that they created. So Pure Gold is in full support of that. So what are the requirements? They need to submit yung logline, synopsis, full screenplay for both student and full length, proposed core theme, and sample works. For the final screening, sa full length kasi, syempre kinakailangan nating i-screen also, may speech yan, may pitching process yan. So we're looking for proposed cast, line item budget, and production timeline. For theatrical release, they'll submit the DCP ready files, poster, and music clearance. In terms of deadlines, you know, we already finished yung deadline ng Cine Panalo for full length last July 15, but we extended it. Ang daming filmmakers na naghahabol kasi nagulat sila na full script na, unlike last year na it was just a sequence treatment. So right now, just to give you a little bit of an idea, we received 121 entries already for full length. These are full scripts ha. Sobrang laki talaga. But ang dami pang gusto talaga kumabol. And we're expecting a couple of entries more after July 30. For students, ito wala na to talaga to extension. This is going to be on August 15 take note na sagad siya hanggang 11:59. Last year, Secret's film was submitted at exactly 11:59. So, nakakapit talaga siya doon sa deadline. For the pitch process, I just wanna discuss this. Kasi again, for full length, mayroon tayong pitch process. So, dun sa student category, they just have to submit to apply. We'll read them, we'll release the top 40. After yung top 40, we'll identify the final 25. And then, diretso na silang film production and festival proper. So that's for the student shorts category. For the full-length category, right now what happened was we accepted their applications. May initial kaming pre-reading. Again, we pre-read because for both students saka full-length, we pre-read because a lot of them have themes na hindi acceptable actually sa festival. Like, minsan may nagsasubmit ng medyo sexy film or horror film or something else na alam mo nang hindi pwede, ini-insist mo pa rin isubmit. Yung mga ganon. So, we kinda weed out those na medyo kaskas na masyadong story. Halimbawa, last year meron tayong films na may road trip with a kid. Kapag may mag-submit this year ng road trip with a kid, more likely, pasensya na po, nagamit na yung last year. So, hindi na siya pasok. So, right now, we're really screening each films. Siyempre, we also have to make sure that the filmmakers, bago man yan o luma yan, have a good reputation because we're talking here of, siyempre, resources also, and we have to make sure that the funds land to the deserving filmmakers. So we'll release the top 15 shortlisted filmmakers. All the 15 filmmakers will go through a pitching process. They'll present the concept to us. 7 of them will be given the grants. They'll be producing the films from September this year until February next year. So mahaba yung timeline nila. And the festival proper is going to be in March again here in Gateway 2 na tayo. Gateway 2 na, hindi na sa old one. So this is going to be the new home of Pure Gold Cine Panalo. Thank you so much talaga. This is, our partnership has been very fruitful. Sobrang, from 3 days, naging 5 days, naging 2 weeks. That was amazing. That was such a moment for us. So these are the key dates that we have to remember for Cine Panalo. For the student category, August 15 will be the deadline of application. We'll know the top 25 on September 26. So they have enough time actually from September until March, meron silang time to prepare for the student shorts. And like last year, parang they had, it was announced in December, and the films were ready by March. So, ang layo ng timeline natin ngayon. In terms of full-length categories naman, July 30 is the deadline. August 15 is the announcement of the top 15 shortlisted films. And August 24 is the announcement of the winning pitches. So 7 ang ma-announce sa August 24. And guys, just to give you a little bit of a tease, insanely crazy batch this year. Yung 121, you can see so many big names, so many exceptionally promising filmmakers submitting, first-time filmmakers. So we're really hoping to have a really good batch of films this year. Yung 7 na yan, talagang pahirapan bago pumasok. So, again, in terms of key dates for all categories, January 24 is our official press presentation of all the filmmakers. As usual, kagaya last year, yung mga student filmmakers natin coming from the provinces, We'll also invite them to Manila. We'll invite them in for the press con. We took care of all the student filmmakers last year, ganun din this year. March 14 to 25 are the dates of the festival proper. So, medyo maraming kaming pasabog this year, abangan nyo. It's not going to be a normal festival run na lang. Meron pang mas magandang moments. Kasi dati, even our gala, since we thought it was really just a 3-day run, medyo siniksik talaga namin. And even yung awards night namin was on the last day, on the 3rd day. So now we're looking at a longer timeline. We can actually spread out yung mga activities natin, yung mga gala and everything. So mas may time na talaga yung mga filmmakers to invite. They would have moments talaga that they can create for the films. March 19 is going to be our awards night. So that's going to be another highly anticipated event. So again, our cinema partner pa rin as of today. And talagang we're exclusively here in Gateway Cineplex 18. Thank you so much again. And abangan po natin ang iba pang mga partners that we are going to announce soon. So, last but not the least, after Cine Panalo ended, yung life actually ng mga films, they're just starting elsewhere. Like for instance, just to give you an idea, Under a Piaya Moon, our Best Picture, was such a hit in Bacolod. It ran for over 6 weeks in Bacolod. Regular screening siya there. Even Monday afternoons punong-puno, hindi yung mga senior yung talagang totoong buyers. And according